If you had $10,000 or less to your name right now, what would you do? No, seriously. Would you blow it on a new phone, a fancy vacation, or some designer sneakers that'll be out of style in 3 months? Or maybe you panic and let it sit in your savings account earning less than a bag of stale chips? Or even worse, invest in the new crypto coin at 2 a.m. because some guy on Twitter said it's going to the moon? Listen, if you've got less than 10K, you're not broke. But you are dangerously close to becoming financially extinct if you don't make the right moves right now. Lucky for you, I've got the perfect solution. Because today, I'm giving you the ultimate money roadmap, designed specifically for people with $10,000 or less who want to stop living paycheck to paycheck and start building real generational wealth. So grab a pen or your notes app, or just pretend to take notes while mentally saying, "Yup, I'm doing that." Here are the exact steps you need to take if you've got less than $10,000 in the bank. Step 1, stop doing dumb stuff with your money. Yes, you. Let me first hit you with a reality check that I want you to remember for the rest of your life. If you've got less than $10,000, you don't need to be buying luxury candles, third-tier NFTs, or funding your DoorDash addiction like you're Mr. Beast. Rule number 1, don't act rich. You're not rich yet. And pretending to be will delay you from ever actually becoming it. Here's a quick checklist of things to stop immediately. Financing a car you can't afford just for the vibes. Retail therapy, aka stress spending with a side of regret. Subscription bloat. You don't need Netflix, Hulu, HBO, and Disney Plus to watch reruns of the same show. Letting your money sit in a bank account earning 0.02% interest like it's 1994. Now you might be thinking, but it's just a few dollars here and there. Wrong. Small leaks sink big ships. Cut the waste, clean the mess. You're not just trimming fat, you're building discipline. Now that we've canceled your inner broke spender, let's build your emergency mode, because surprise bills love to show up uninvited. Step 2, build a $2,000 emergency fund, fast. Here, imagine this. You're driving to work. Everything's fine. Then, boom, your transmission decides to retire early. No emergency fund? Now you're not just broke, you're stressed, in debt, and asking your aunt for money on Zelle. The fix? Build a minimum $2,000 emergency fund as soon as possible. It's not optional. It's your anti-chaos shield. Don't overthink it. Throw it in a high-yield savings account or money market account. Just make sure it's safe, not in Dogecoin. Accessible. No, not in your sock drawer. Separate it from your spending account because temptation is real. This $2,000 is not for emergencies like concert tickets or that flash sale on luxury bathrobes. This is for car repairs, surprise medical bills, and the day your boss says, "Hey, can we talk for a minute?" Keep in mind, it's not just about keeping money in an emergency fund. When you finish watching this video, go back and watch our Financial Freedom series. We have an entire playlist we created for you to truly understand how to build wealth. Make sure to subscribe and join the channel for early access to our upcoming videos. Okay, now that you've got your safety net, it's time to attack the financial vampire draining your future. Debt. Step 3. Destroy high-interest debt like a savage. As I've explained throughout the channel, credit card debt is like dating a narcissist. It's expensive, emotionally draining, and the longer you stay, the worse your future gets. If you've got credit cards charging 18%, 24%, or even 29% APR, stop watching this and go punch yourself in the wallet. Here's what I want you to do. List all your debts, smallest to largest or highest interest rate first. Focus on paying off the high interest ones first. That's called the avalanche method. Make minimum payments on the rest, but throw every spare dollar at the worst one. Every dollar you put toward that debt is a guaranteed return on investment, because not paying 24% interest is basically the same as earning 24%, tax-free. That's better than the stock market. Now that you've cut the bleeding, let's start growing. You need to plant the seeds of wealth, starting with the number 1 habit every rich person swears by. Step 4, automate the 20% rule. Let's be real for a second. If I handed you $100 right now and told you to put $20 of it into savings, your brain would nod in agreement like, yes, of course, that's smart. But the moment you get paid, suddenly, $20 goes to Uber Eats, $5 to iced coffee, $12 to that subscription you forgot you had, and $63 vanishes into the digital void with nothing to show for it but guilt and a receipt from Target. That's why we don't save manually. because humans are emotionally impulsive creatures, not Excel spreadsheets. So here's the golden rule that quietly turns regular people into wealthy ones. Save at least 20% of every dollar you earn, automatically. No thinking, no effort, no maybe next month. What if you can't save 20% right now? Then save 10% now and aim for 20% in 90 days. Start where you are. Then increase 1% every month until you hit 20%. Example, month 1, save 10%. Month 2, save 12%. Month 3, save 15%. Month 4, hit 20%. Boom, you scaled up gradually, without feeling deprived. Remember, it's not about how much you start with, it's about starting with momentum. Use apps like Chime or Ally for automated transfers, YNAB or Mint for budgeting, or just set up direct deposit into a savings/investment account. Why automate? Because your brain is lazy, impulsive, and loves shiny things. Don't rely on willpower. Rig the game in your favor. Bonus, use windfalls wisely. Got a tax refund? Bonus, birthday money from grandma? Apply the 50-50 rule. 50% goes to savings investments. 50% you can guilt-free enjoy, just not on a Gucci belt. This lets you have fun now while building your wealth later. No guilt required. Saving is great, but money sitting still is money getting stale. Now let's flip the switch from saving to investing. Step 5. Start investing, even with $100. I need you to listen to me carefully. If you're saving money, but not investing it, you're slowly losing it. Why? It comes down to one word: inflation. Right now, inflation's hovering around 3 to 4%. That means every year, the value of your cash is quietly shrinking, like your confidence after checking your bank account post-weekend brunch. Let's put it this way. You saved $1,000 this year? Cool. Next year, it'll buy you $960 worth of stuff. Wait 10 years? You're down to about $750 of buying power. So no, your savings account isn't a safe place. It's a financial graveyard where money goes to age and die. The only real solution? Investing. And no, I don't mean buying into the next meme coin or some guy's exclusive Discord signals. I mean real, boring, proven investing, the kind that builds millionaires slowly, quietly, and on purpose. But I only have $100. Perfect. You don't need to be rich to start investing. You need to start investing to get rich. In fact, if you've got $100 and a smartphone, you're ready to go. Let me show you exactly where to begin. Start with index funds, aka the lazy person's power move. Look, if Warren Buffett, one of the richest men alive, says most investors should put their money in index funds, maybe, just maybe, we should listen. What is it? An index fund is a basket of the top companies in the stock market. The most popular one? The S&P 500. The 500 biggest, baddest companies in America. When you invest in an S&P 500 index fund, like VOOSPY or FXAIX, you're not betting on one company. You're betting on the entire economy. It's like walking into a casino and betting on everyone at the table to win. Low risk, low fees, high historical returns, approximately 8 to 10% per year on average. If you invest $100 a month into the S&P 500 and do that for 30 years, that's $120,000 plus just from your contributions. But it could grow to over $350,000 plus with compounding returns, all from a Benjamin a month. Dollar cost averaging, the set it and forget it strategy. You don't need to time the market. You don't need to guess when stocks are low. That's gambling, not investing. Instead, use the power of dollar cost averaging. Put in a fixed amount of money. Every week or every month, no matter what the market is doing. Market goes up, you buy fewer shares. Market goes down, you buy more shares. Over time, you average it out and ride the wave upward. This is how boring people get rich. This is also a topic I want to dedicate a separate video to if there's any interest. And let me tell you, boring gets sexy real fast when you check your portfolio 5 years from now and see an extra $50,000 chilling there. But wait, what if you want to grow money faster? Then we move to what the wealthy love. High leverage, high return assets. Step 6, build or buy cash flowing assets. You need to realize that if you want money to come in while you sleep, you need assets that generate income. You don't need $100,000 to start. Here are smart options under $10,000. Start a digital product business. Ebooks, templates, courses. High margin, low startup costs. Buy a cash-flowing website. Use Flippa or acquire a blog earning $100 to $300 per month. Vending machines or ATM routes. Old school but still profitable in the right spot. Print on-demand stores. No inventory. Use Shopify plus Printful. These are small but mighty. And if you reinvest the profits, they snowball. Now that we've covered the assets, let's address the real MVP behind wealth: skills. Step 7. Invest in a high-income skill that prints cash forever. If you've been following me for a while, you already know that. Money doesn't come from jobs. It comes from skills. And the best investment you can make is not stocks, real estate, or crypto. It's becoming so damn valuable that people throw money at you. Here's what to learn under $1,000. Copywriting, sales/high-ticket closing, video editing, digital marketing, coding, especially Python, JavaScript. You can learn any of these for free on YouTube or go deeper with a $50 Udemy course. Then freelance it, build a portfolio, raise your rates, rinse, repeat. But you know what kills skill building, investing, and wealth faster than anything? Your circle. Let's talk about the people silently draining your financial future. Step 8. Audit your friends, upgrade your circle. Now, before I explain this one, let's play a little game. Imagine this. You tell 5 of your friends that you just started reading a book on investing. Now ask yourself honestly, what's the likely reaction? Bro, who even reads books anymore? That's cool, but let's hit the club this weekend. Why are you trying so hard? Just live your life, man. If that sounds familiar, let me give it to you straight. You're not just broke because of your money habits, you're broke because of your circle. Money isn't just a numbers game, it's a people game. You don't rise above your circle. You become your circle. And if the people around you are constantly broke, negative, making excuses, or glorifying the YOLO lifestyle, you're not immune. You're infected. Your brain is a mirror. Okay, it's neuroscience time. Humans are wired with something called mirror neurons. Your brain literally mimics the behaviors and beliefs of the people around you. So when your friends are complaining about money, laughing at budgeting, posting rise and grind quotes, but playing Xbox for 6 hours, flexing borrowed money on Instagram, guess what? That becomes normal to you. And when mediocrity becomes normal, excellence looks extreme. Red flags, you need to audit your circle. Okay, now this one stings because it's personal for me and kind of hard for me to touch on, but it's something you need to know. If your circle does any of the following, it's time for a friendship audit. They mock your ambition. You changed, bro. They encourage dumb spending. YOLO, let's book that trip we can't afford. They never talk about money, goals, or growth. Let's talk about celebrities and drama instead. They make excuses for everything. The system is rigged, man. No point trying. Remember, support isn't silent. If they're not encouraging your growth, they're enabling your decline. And no, you don't have to cut everyone off like a TikTok guru with trust issues. But you do need to adjust the volume. Turn down the noise from people who keep you small. Turn up the signal from people who challenge you to grow. Build a money circle from scratch. You might be thinking, but I don't know any successful people. Perfect. Neither did most millionaires when they started. That's not an excuse. Here's how to build your upgraded money circle, even if your current crew is stuck in the matrix. Step 1. Curate your digital circle. Your digital inputs are powerful. Start here. Follow creators who talk about wealth, investing, discipline. Subscribe to podcasts like Bigger Pockets, the My First Million podcast, The Game by Alex Hormozi. Use YouTube as your new university. Every time you hit play on a finance video instead of gossip or garbage, you're reprogramming your identity. Step 2. Join online communities. Facebook groups, Discord channels, subreddits like r/financial independence. There are people out there just like you leveling up together. Engage, ask questions, share wins, find people who want to build, not just scroll. Step 3. Attend local meetups or free business events. You don't have to buy a $5,000 mastermind retreat, Google free entrepreneur meetups, or startup events near me. The energy of being in a room full of ambitious people is contagious in the best way. Step 4. Offer value, not just vibes. Want to connect with high-level people? Don't beg for mentorship. Become useful. Help someone with a skill you have. Promote their work. Offer to edit videos, write emails, do research, whatever you can contribute. High-value people want to be around others who take initiative, not just ask for handouts. So now your mindset's shifting. Your skills are sharp, your money's growing. Let's protect it all by understanding where most people go wrong. Step 9. Avoid these 3 wealth-killing traps. Let me give you the mistake I used to make, and then I'll give you the solution. Because sometimes avoiding bad moves is more powerful than making good ones. Trap number 1, lifestyle inflation. Just got a raise? Cool. That doesn't mean you need a nicer car, better apartment, and $18 smoothies. Trap number 2, chasing too many things. Pick 1 or 2 money moves. Master them. Scatterbrain is expensive. Trap number 3, quitting too soon. Wealth takes time. Even if you're doing everything right, it'll feel slow at first. Stick with it. You've come this far, now it's time to multiply everything you've learned into a 1-year wealth plan. Step 10. Build your 12-month wealth plan. Let's tie it all together. If you've got less than $10,000, here's your roadmap. Month 1 to 2, cut dumb spending. Build $2,000 emergency fund. Start debt payoff. Month 3 to 6, automate 20% savings. Invest in index funds. Learn 1 high-income skill. Month 7 to 9, launch a cash-flowing asset. Raise your freelance rates. Network with high-level peers. Month 10 to 12, reinvest profits. Keep expenses low. Plan for $100,000 next year. Stick to this, and 12 months from now, you won't just be not broke. You'll be building real financial freedom. Here's the truth most people won't tell you. You don't need $100,000 to change your life. You need a strategy, you need discipline, and you need to start moving right now, not when you feel ready. If you've got less than $10,000, you got a gift, because constraints create focus, and focus builds wealth. As a matter of fact, there is actually one thing that all rich people will never admit to you, and we break it down step by step in this next video. Just click the video on the screen, and we'll see you there.